Yo, what's up? Welcome to my kitchen, and most importantly, welcome to a full day of eating on my day off of work. The way that me and my Coach Cody, has it set up is that on the days I have work is basically my high carb days, and the days that I'm off, I have basically low carb days. Um, Pretty much my days off, I just go to the gym and go to the supermarket, run some errands, but pretty much I'm not taking doing as much steps as I do normally on a work day. As I do blacktop as a ground laborer, I pretty much consistent to about 15 to 30,000 steps a day. Um, so yeah, so I eat around about 3K calories, low 3K calories on my days that I work, and about low 2K calories on the days off. But yep, let me not talk too much and let's get right into it. All right, so today I'm just gonna start off with my pre-workout meal as my meal one, as I pretty much just fasted until 12. Um, I don't know, that's just me personally. I get to eat a little bit, I guess, more during the afternoon, which I prefer than starving for the rest of the day, eating early. So what I do is I put the plate down right here, tear it out to zero. Now my calories got dropped yesterday, so I'm down to 50 grams of cream of rice. So gotta get it exactly to 50. You're only cheating yourself if you go over. All right, 50. Then I'm gonna add some water. Stir it up a bit. And then I like to add it to the microwave for about 2 minutes and like 40 seconds. But I like to stir it in between just so like that I could get the right consistency that I like. Cream of rice is all done. Now time to add the good stuff. So I only get to have 15 grams of peanut butter, natural peanut butter. I choose extra crunchy because I enjoy the crunchy taste, well, crunchy feeling, I guess, in my cream of rice. Gonna just add that like this. Then whatever is left over, of course, gets devoured. Then I do half tablespoon of Himalayan pink salt. And a scoop of iso whey protein. This I like this one just because they do a lot of like cereal type of flavoring. Dimetized, I'm pretty sure it's called. This shit's good. And I also like to use apple pie spice. It's legitimately all it is cinnamon, nutmeg, and allspice. Gives it a like a little bit of fall weather vibes. Gonna stir it up a little bit. And if let's say you messed up and you don't like the way the consistency came out, it's too dry or something, you can always just add water and just stir it up. Just an FYI. Oh, silly me. I forgot one more thing. It's my favorite thing. I get 150 grams of frozen blueberries. Oh, makes a little mess. Walmart's the spot. This 3 pound bag, I'm pretty sure it was like $5 or $4. Only at Walmart. Boom. $1.50. And all right, I'm gonna eat this, and then I'll see you guys for the next meal once I get back from the gym. All right, now that I'm back from the gym, I'm going to have meal two, which will be 135 grams of 93%, 7% lean ground beef. Gonna have an egg and 150 grams of egg whites, and that is that for that meal. Gonna cook that up real quick. And over here, I also have some potatoes. This is 175 grams of golden potatoes. I just have them over here to the side. I cut them up. So like that, I'm gonna soak them into cold water. So like that, those will be for my next three other meals that I have. Um, I'll explain more in detail later. But yeah, that's what I got going on right now. And I'll show you guys the final results. Alright, I got the egg cooking right here. I just put one or two like little sprays of extra virgin olive oil, Pam spray, whatever you want to call it. 135 grams of lean ground beef. Already warmed it up in the microwave. Got the 150 grams of egg whites. So I'm a little bit of weirdo. When I get to like this point of prep, I have like weird cravings. I like my fried egg and like the runny yolk. So that's my little treat for the meal. And then this, I'm just gonna scramble it. And I also did forget to mention that I get 80 grams of either green bell peppers, excuse me, or asparagus or zucchini. And I'm gonna go with the green bell peppers. So, yep, that's that. All right, here's the final results, and of course, Himalayan salt. I'm gonna do 1/4 teaspoon. I do that for every meal except for the pre-workout meal. All right, I'm gonna go put this down, and I'll see you guys for meal three. All right, so I said to myself, I'm already giving you guys a rundown of what I eat on a low day. Might as well just give you the whole rundown of how I prep my chicken and how I do my ground beef to basically, start off my week uh, for having food for, when I'm at work and stuff like that. So I have some chicken breast, and right now I have ground beef cooking. Um, all that I'm going to use for the ground beef is simply just garlic, good decent amount of garlic, put a little bit of oregano. Oops, make a little mess. I'm sorry, Mom. And some cilantro. And that's literally all that I use. Pretty basic when it comes to it. Mix it around. I'm holding the camera, so it's kind of hard to do this with one hand, but doing the best we can. Then I'll just put a top on there, and After that, probably like what, 15 minutes, 20 minutes will be done. I'll show you that in a second. But moving on to the chicken. Um, I normally just, trim up the fat. I'm not a fan of fat. I mean, I don't know who really is, but we cut that bitch off over here. Then I slice it through in the middle, down like that. The fat, put it to the side. Don't don't judge my little caveman knife. Works pretty well for me. So that's what I use. Slice, slice, slice. So the reason why I slice it down the middle is because I don't know. I like to have my chicken fully cooked. I'm afraid of eating uncooked chicken, so I figured cutting it down the middle like that will cook it quicker, and I know for sure it'll be cooked thoroughly. So put the access here. Cut this up. I have a lot more chicken that I have to cook, but I'm gonna cut that up in a second. I just cutting these up just to give you guys a demonstration. All right, once I do that, I'll get my pan over here. I get a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, and I put it on there so it doesn't stick. This is just how I do it because it's quick, especially when I don't feel like cooking. Just gotta put it on there, bake it in the oven, and in 20-25 minutes it's all done. So I'll start preheating the oven now. Some ovens are different. My oven kind of doesn't heat up as much, so I put mine at 400. Some people I know that do 375. Some people 350. So again, with this one, I use simple stuff. I'm making a mess again. I'm sorry, Mom. Use oregano. I'm not afraid to season my chicken, honestly. Garlic, of course. Big garlic guy. Now, I might throw some people off with this one, but I fucking love curry, especially on the prep. It gives me more flavor, and who don't want more flavor when they're in prep? So that's a little cheat code that I use. Curry chicken. It's amazing. I love it. Yeah, flip this shit around. I also add cilantro, but I add this to the front. So like how it crispies up when it's baked. Now rub it in a little bit, massage it nice and well. Treat it nice, You gotta make, when you're cooking, you gotta make stuff like, with love, so that stuff comes out actually fucking good. If you're just fucking doing it like you hate it, it's gonna fucking come out how you put it in, put it in. Slash some curry around. Remember, if I put garlic on the side, but we're gonna put garlic on the side. All right, and that's my seasoned chicken. The oven is going. Throw it in there. And I'll see you guys in about 20 to 25 minutes. Alright, another 20 minutes is up. See what's the end results. Got 2 cores. I know you like my Grinch pajamas. I'm already in the Christmas spirit vibe. But enough of the pajamas, more of the chicken. This is how I like my chicken. Nice. Alright. And ground beef is all done. And knocking 2 birds with 1 stone. This is gonna be meal 3 right here. So 175 grams of golden potato. I weigh it out raw. Don't weigh it out cooked. As you can see here, I have another 175 grams of potatoes soaking in the cold water so it could take out some of the starch. And when you put it in the air fryer for 15 minutes, it comes out with the texture of French fries. Now, I already had chicken cooked. I'm a little bit of a weirdo. Once chicken is in the fridge, it doesn't get heated up again for me. I eat it cold, and I prefer it cold. Do not like microwavable chicken, don't like that shit. So, gotta do 200 grams of chicken breast. And then we gotta do 80 grams of cucumber. Grams, and then I chop this up with my scissors. The chicken is what I'm chopping up. I don't know if you can see it or not. Chop them up nice, bite sized. The more you chop them up, the more longer it takes to finish. If you're in prep, you know, then you know. All right. Gotta cut up the cucumber. To, I don't know, I guess I cut them up like dices. Everybody does their shit different. I just like to do mine the easiest and fastest way. Do it. The most efficient way. Yeah, so. Alright. 1/4 teaspoon of Himalayan. And there you go, meal 3. See you on the next one. All right, now we're here to meal 4. I feel like it's been a minute. I'm waiting a minute for that. All right, so I need 200 grams of 93.7% ground beef. Get that going. Throw that in the microwave for about a minute and a half. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hey, I know it's a little weird that I probably touch my food like this, but that's the best way for me to weigh it out and the easiest way to get the actual measurement that I need. But I know I do this over here. Put it in the microwave. That's that. Potatoes. Set up earlier in the video as I showed you. So 175 grams raw versus 100 grams cooked 175 grams cooked is different. So 175 grams raw cooked equals to 100 grams. As you can see, I don't know if you can see that there, but that's why I weigh out raw. So you can get the actual measurement. Turn it off. But anyways, then I got 175 grams again, golden potatoes, soaking in cold water to get that starch out. Now I have green peppers and some cucumbers that I already had cut up. So I need 80 grams. Cucumber there is back up in case I don't have enough green peppers. Cut them up a little bit. That is my dog Shadow. Always better for food. Wait till you get to see this big boy. So 77, pretty close. And as you can see, things don't always go perfect. And my fat boy Shadow's gonna probably have a good treat tonight. So I lost 18 grams there, so I'll have to just fill it back up. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. Sorry, Mom. I'm making a mess in the kitchen today. Well, sorry, other day. I might just gotta warm it up. That should be fine with the rest of it. It's already hot. That'll be fine. Pretty hungry, so we'll add that to this. He is loving it. Oh man, I'm happy I got it on video. So this is what happens when in the prep I end up fucking being clumsy for some reason. Okay. Of course, 1/4 teaspoon of cooking Himalayan salt for the final touch. Got the rice cooking in the rice cooker. If you don't have a rice cooker, I definitely advise you to get one. It's very helpful. Alright, and finally we made it to meal 5, last meal of the day. And this meal is going to be the same meal as meal 3. Oops. Gonna be 175 grams of golden potatoes. 200 grams of chicken breasts. 200. And then got to do 80 grams of cucumber. All right, I'll chop it up. And I'll soon be coming to you guys with a high day, or basically what do I eat on a daily basis when I have work. So basically my high carb days. That'll be a little bit more fun, as it's just more carbs, and who don't love carbs. I need scissors. Chop up the chicken. This is such an easy way to just make it easier to eat, rather than ripping it up with your hands or cutting it up with a knife. You can actually get it what kind of size you actually want it to be. All right. And of course, 1/4 tablespoon of pink Himalayan. Eat that up. And that will be a wrap for a full day of eating on a low calorie day. If you guys I know there's plenty of other ways that other people prep and do their, meal preps and stuff like that. So if you have any other ways or any other secret, like little methods and stuff like that, feel free to comment. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.
I don't say a word. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?